said before, my newspaper is the most prestigious, the oldest quality newspaper in the country. And I think it's dying. Not because it's not selling enough copies, but because the whole quality newspaper in Romania is dying. I'll get back to that later. First, I must apologize if my speech will appear to some of you as light, lacking in academic substance, and improvised. That's because it is improvised. I mean, I was prepared to give you a lecture from high moral ground about the injustice of presenting and representing Romania as a nation of sieves of beggars in much of the Western media. It was a speech filled with righteous indignation about the sensationalism and populism that so often make their way up to the front pages on the expense of the facts. But then, just before I boarded the plane, somebody nicked my laptop in Bucharest. So much for the lecture, so much for the righteousness, right? So I found myself in front of you reading from handwritten notes. Handwriting is a very dangerous thing because it gives you time to think, and thinking is always a very dangerous thing. Handwriting is so basic that one cannot help, I couldn't, but to think back to the basics of our profession, which in my opinion are reporting hard facts and putting them in the right light in order to make a true, revealing, and meaningful story. This art of doing basic fundamental journalism is, I'm afraid, dying, at least in my country, is. We're all familiar with the term media mogul. Names like Rupert Murdoch and Silvio Berlusconi pop up immediately into one's mind with an almost instant profile. Filthy rich people who won't stop for nothing in order to get more money, more influence, more power by the means of their media outlets.